How are you?
I'm okay.
How are you? I am Nick okay?
Yes, my baby girl is funny. Sit down. You want to make videos with me?
Mommy, baby is getting low.
Hey, God. Hello, guys. Hello, people. Today we're going to talk about the cost of things. Like, it's really choking. Really choking. Join in. The high cost of things in the market is really choking. Like, really choking. I have a guest at the house. What? What is it?
I get.
Baby girl, what is it? Like, honestly.
My hand is turning.
Do you want to go inside? Do you want to go inside?
Do you want to go inside?
The cost of things in the market, like, man, is really alarming. It's really alarming that when you go to the market to buy something, you know that time have passed when we make 5,000 naira soup and make it with prestige. 5,000 naira soup with prestige doesn't exist anymore. If you have to make soup, you're going to keep 10,000 naira. Where are we going from? Where? Like, how did we get here? And where are we even going from this particular situation? Where are we going to? It's very unfortunate. Like, I don't even know how we're going to cope till next year. Throughout this year, how are we going to cope? Somebody cannot buy, like, every time you go to the market, things are literally hiking. Today you meet it like 2,500. The next time you go to market, you meet it 2,700. What is going on? The price of things in the market now is really alarming. Like, Jesus Christ. How do we even survive this thing? How do we survive it? That's the problem. And even the okay, let me say, some people that cannot even eat 3 square meals a day before, when things were normal. How do they eat now? How would they be feeding? Like, I'm thinking about this thing. People that doesn't have anything to eat, people that doesn't eat like normally before, how do they eat now? How are they going to be coping? How are they going to sustain? God, I think we should actually put this in consideration, because if everybody just sits as if nothing is happening while a lot is happening, while people are dying and nobody is talking about it, while hunger is killing people, that when you even go to buy baby food, this baby in my hand, the baby in my hand, when I went to buy baby naan, they are telling me 10,500 naira, just a can of naan. I bought it 10,500 naira. I mean, okay, baby food that I'm supposed to buy at least 1,000, 1,500. I'm buying it 2,500. 2,000 was 2,000. I bought it. Okay, let me say that baby food should be 700 naira. and then we are all relaxed in this economy. Like, what is it? Baby girl,
I'm sweating.
go inside now if you're sweating. And people are really comfortable. I don't know how comfortable we are going to be. Like, every day things are getting worse by the day. Every day things are getting worse. Every day things are getting worse. And nobody is saying anything. Nobody is doing anything. And nobody, like, how do we go from here? It's really, really terrifying. When I think about it, like, I would say by next year now, how do things get? Now that we cannot even buy food again, by next year, how terrible will things get? How? Now that when you have 10,000 naira, you cannot make reasonable soup. How are things going to get? Now that when you have money, you cannot buy reasonable clothes. How are things going to get? Now that you can't even build a good house again with 3 million naira. 3 million that I know before, if you have it, you will have outstanding mansion in your house. Like, the engineers will give you a beautiful home you'll be proud to have. Now that you can't even build a three-bedroom duplex with 3 million naira. How worse can things get again before we talk? I just pray that all these things stops. I just pray it stops, because if we continue like this, people will start dying. Of course, many people are dying because of hunger, but you know that the media cannot carry it, because of course there is people in the villages that are dying, not people in the city. Even people in the city are dying of hunger, but everybody is covering themselves. What is it, Mama? What is that? I'll flog you. So honestly, things are getting so bad that I'm even scared. Like, I'm even scared. How is next year going to be? With people that are just getting married, how do they raise their own kids? How do they give birth? Because me, I have a new baby and I know how it feels. I know how it feels to raise a baby in this time. And now the people that are just getting married, that have not even given birth once. Okay, I was talking to my brother-in-law. I told him that now that you have gotten a wife for yourself. Stop that noise, please. Now that you have gotten a wife for yourself and your wife is pregnant, the next thing now is baby food. Baby milk. I buy my nan 10,500 naira. Get ready, my in-law. Get ready, because you're going to see what we are seeing. Get ready to buy baby wears. But get ready to be changing clothes for your kids every 3 months, and you know what it means in this high economy and in difficult economy. You have to get ready to face things. And that my brother-in-law got scared. He started asking me, are you scaring me? I said, I'm not scaring you. After all, your brother, my husband, is doing it. So would your own be different? But honestly, what I'm trying to say is the truth. Is the pure truth. Because I mean, how can things be getting this hard and everybody is keeping quiet? I don't know if I'm the only one noticing it, because nobody is talking about the high cost of things. Okay, a tomatoes, if you want to buy that tomato container, I think they call it 1 mudu. They are calling 2,000 naira, and you are going to buy it how many mudus in order to make a pot of stew? And you're going, and that is what we are heading to. Every day things are getting worse every day. Okay, vegetables. How much is vegetable? Vegetable is sold for 400 naira. Vegetable that was 50 naira. Ah, God. This country is finished though. I don't know how other people see it, but as for me, always every time I think about it, the only thing that comes out of my mouth is God forbid. God forbid bad thing. Because to even buy reasonable clothes for my children, do you know you have to pocket 50,000 just for one person? You have to pocket 50,000 naira. How do we even go from here? And how did we even get here in the first place? That's the question. How did we get? In fact, if you see the next election we are going to throw in this country, if we did not make it right, this country will be done, like done and dusted. This country, nobody will remain here because hunger is going to finish everybody. Even the rich are crying. The poor are dying while the rich are crying. When you go to the hospital, do you know what is happening there? I'm even scared of going to the hospital because the last time I went there, do you know how much I spent just to see the doctor? Do you know how much I spent just to buy one medicine? Now, after spending, when I got home, I was like, what? God, is this how? I was mad. What is happening? I had to talk to my daughter. If you get sick again, now you sabi you have to be fine this time around. I will try my best, but you have to be fine. Imagine when you go to the hospital just once, you are spending 60,000 naira once, just once like this. You're spending 60,000, and it's so painful that we don't even know what to do. We don't even know what to do because the poor are crying and dying, and the rich are also crying. So if the rich are crying, tell me what the poor will be going through. The poor will be dying. And of course, nobody knows what is happening because everybody now, the condition is face yourself. The situation of things now is face yourself, mind your family, mind yourself. This time around is not the time that you give birth to 7 kids, 10 kids, or 5 children. The third one that I just gave birth to, I did not know that things would be like this. If I had known, but God forgive me that I'm talking like this, but it's because of the situation of the things that made me to think the way I'm thinking. If I had known that things are going to get sour like this, my dear, 2 children, I think 2 children, one self is enough. You just target it and hit a boy. You don't rest though, because honestly what I am seeing is not and is never advisable to have plenty kids, because you know this thing that happens to kids when one person gets sick and the other person joined and the other person joined, 3 of them are sick at the same time. Okay, calculate it. You have to go to the hospital. Okay, let's say you are spending 60,000 naira for one person. Do you know how much you're going to spend? Okay, let's say now, but God forbid the thing got severe and you had to buy blood, you had to buy injection, medicines, supplements. Do you know how much you're going to spend? This time around, na sense. And eating vegetables and fruits. If not, if you just get sick, forget it. Forget it, because this government have thrown people into gutter. You know what it means to throw people into gutter? When you make money, and the worst part is that making this money is very difficult. When you want to make this money we are talking about, it's very, very hard. But bring it to buy things, you will not see any. In fact, you will even be asking yourself, what did I just buy? What have I buy that I can't even see money again? What is it? And people are keeping quiet. I've not even seen anybody talking about it. Abi, I'm the only person that is noticing the issue. Ha! Honestly, we have to start talking about this thing, because let's know if this government are going to do something about it. Because if we all keep quiet, they will say, oh, it has not gotten into their skin. Maybe we should increase things the more. Okay, look at fuel. Do you know how much 1 liter is? Okay, the last time I bought 1 liter was 1,300 and something. 1 liter that we used to buy how much? Okay, I remember in the time of Goodluck Jonathan, when fuel was it 60 something naira, 60 something, right? If I'm not accurate. And people were angry. Why would Goodluck Jonathan do like this? Why would he remove fuel subsidy? Now I wonder if they're still paying that fuel subsidy. Are they still paying it? I don't know. But from the price of the things, I don't think they are paying the fuel subsidy. From the price of the fuel itself, how do we succeed? How do we survive? How do we continue? Honestly, the next coming election, if we didn't do right, then we have destroyed this country. The country is already destroyed. I don't even know what is going to happen from now till December. Because honestly, the moment you leave a shop, where you want to buy something, and you say, okay, let me come back next time to buy that thing, I'm telling you, you are not coming back with the same amount. You come back with more money, because when you come back with the same amount, they will tell you that the products have added money. You have to bring more 300 naira, you have to bring more 500 naira, and you'll be like, what happened? Said, sorry, it's the cost of things. When they are supposed to be taking care of the citizen. What is happening? I don't really know what is happening, and I cannot explain what is happening, but I believe there are people who knows what is happening and people that knows how to solve it. But one thing I have to say about this situation is that if the situation remains unsolved, honestly, people are going to start dropping dead on the street. And another thing that we have to put into consideration is, now that things are getting tough and tired, of course you don't have to sit and wait. Now that things are getting bad and rainy season is coming, everybody have to enter farm. It's farming things. Honestly, it's farming things, because if you do not farm and you discover that nobody has something to sell, or the ones they have to sell are very expensive, how do you get them? And you don't even have the money to buy them, because the way things are now, no money. And when you get that money, you will not even see things to buy. Why? It's very very uncalled for. It's very very bad. It's time to invest in agriculture. It's time we start investing in agriculture and leave business. Business is not going to take us anywhere. This business you see, is it not when you see something that you will sell? It's only when you see something that you will sell you have business to do. Okay, when all the products finishes and you have nothing to sell, what do you sell? The worst is food. The high cost of food. Because when people go back into agriculture now, there will be enough food. At least food price will start reducing, at least. But I don't actually know if it will reduce, because at this stage, at this level now, that nobody wants to go to farm, nobody wants to dirty their finger. Nobody wants to get littered, but we all want to eat food. We want to enjoy food. I just wonder how these things we get through them. I just wonder. May God help us, Sha. If the people that has the money, they are crying. The people that are rich are crying. People that has three good, well-doing shops, 4 people that has company, they are crashing. Okay, imagine somebody that buys 4 trailer of tire. The man was lamenting. The man usually buy 7 trailers of tire because he's into all this tire business. He usually buys 7 trailers of tire. They will bring it to his shop. Do you know that man have been reduced to buying 2 trailers of tire from 7 trailers of tire? Do you know that man have been reduced to buying only 2 from 7 to 2? Don't you know the man is going down? He's getting poor. I'm telling you the truth. The man is getting poor. The man is going nowhere. And if we continue like this, I mean, how do we even survive? How do we survive the situation? How do we survive the condition? The worst is that this country is not even investing in agriculture. That's the worst thing. But honestly, as things are getting hard, I just wish we go back to our farm and start producing food, because with time, before the end of this year, I don't even know how we are going to be eating again, because when you have money and you do not see what to buy with your money, what do you call it? When you have money and you don't know what to buy with your money, you cannot see anything to buy with your money. Are we going to eat the money? Everybody will put their pot on the fire and start cooking the money. Hi, very funny but not funny. This situation is funny but not funny, because hunger is dealing with everybody. Hunger, serious hunger is wiring everybody. As in, I don't even, Jesus Christ, God help us in this country. God have to help us. Okay, the provisions. I went to buy provisions for my children. It was yesterday. Do you know how much I spent? I just bought golden morn. I bought milk. They said milk 8,000 loyal milk only. They said 8,500 naira, right? 8,800 naira was what I bought. Only 1 pack of loyal milk. Only 1 pack. Okay, I bought Ovaltine. Do you know how much I later spent? I bought also naan for my baby. I spent roughly 30-something thousand just to buy naan, and I bought milk. I bought, what is it? I bought milk. I bought golden morn. I bought what again did I buy? Keep quiet. And I spent 30-something thousand. And I just opened my mouth in that shop. I was shouting, Jesus Christ. And the lady said, it's what we see, it's because of dollar. What business do we even have with dollar? This dollar that we're talking about. What business do we have with dollar, that the people that are printing dollar in their country are printing and enjoying their dollar, and we are here suffering because of dollar? I'm asking questions. I need somebody to answer me. What business do we have with dollar? What business that when people are in their country, they are eating and enjoying dollar? They are eating and enjoying dollar. but we are here in this Nigeria suffering because of dollar. Is that supposed to be so? Is that supposed to be so? And they call it international money, and they are using it to should I say, to bankrupt somebody. They are using the dollar to bankrupt somebody. They will just, okay, so many people now that started, do you know that so many shops have folded? So many companies have folded because of this particular issue, because of this particular problem. So many people have stopped their business. So many people have gone back to the village. And so many children are dying. If you don't have money, your own will just get lost in this economy. High cost of things. The high cost of things is getting too much. Okay, if you enter bike, just from here to 5 poles, they will tell you 200 naira. From here to where? You even be asking them, where am I going to? Say fuel. Oh God. The time, if we just notice that we're already suffering, if we notice that we're already suffering, that will be the beginning of the redemption of whatever we are going through. The moment we notice that this country, we are suffering already, in fact, we don't too suffer. That will be the beginning of the revival. God help us. God forbid bad thing. The one that fears me the most is that you will go to buy something now, they will tell you 500 naira. Okay, you said you are going to buy it next time. When you go back to buy it, they will tell you 700 naira, which means when you are coming back, you should budget for extra money, because things are going to top money. Like one yam, a tuber of yam is 5,000 naira. Just a tuber of yam. It's so alarming. I mean, how do we even survive it? Kwashiorkor is going to come back. If K is not taken, Kwashiorkor will come back to this country. Meanwhile, there is no war breakout, there is no problem, there's nothing. And we are suffering like this. This is how Ghana, Ghanaian people, when they have terrible people in seats, when they have terrible, all these old men governments that are stocking money for their great-grandchildren. It was only one person that volunteered himself and carried bomb and entered. The person entered into hall with bomb and blasted all of them. There is a level that you will suffer. You will say, in fact, I have to sacrifice myself for my unborn children or for my children at home. Let me go and finish these people. That was what that person just did. But in this Nigeria, we all love ourselves. Nobody wants to do a thing like that. Even me, I don't want to go and bomb, but I have kids that I will raise. But honestly, if we continue like this, the country is going to melt down. I mean, is it not even better they share the country? It's better they share it. Everybody pick their pieces and go on their own and start doing their stuff. Because how would you hold so many tribes in one place but punishing them? It's better we share it. Let us share it. Share Yoruba, share Hausa, share Igbo. If there is other people that wants the sharing, we'll share. They'll go. I mean, how do we survive? Me, I cannot. If things pass like this, is death. Of course, people are dying already. But you won't hear it because it's not the rich that is dying. When the poor dies, you will not hear about it. But when the rich die, everywhere will be shaking. Everywhere will be shaking. When the poor die, you don't hear about it. But when a rich man dies, that is when human being die. And because all these things that is happening, it doesn't happen to the people at the top. If they're the one that has been affected, you will notice that they will start looking for what to do. God, I just pray that this country gets better. I just pray that it gets better by next year. If things doesn't get better by next year, believe me, even the people at the top, this hunger will reach them, because they will carry that their money and they will not see food stuff to buy. Nobody is farming again. Even the people that has farm doesn't farm again. People doesn't even invest in agriculture again. Or if you want to invest, there is nobody to support you. Nobody is supporting agriculture again. So I think that what we have to do now to avert and to escape all this suffering that is coming and getting worse is agriculture. We should invest more in agriculture. We should do more with agriculture. We should plant more, cultivate our farms, cultivate corn, cultivate yams. This rainy season that is coming, if care is not taken, people are not going to farm. Because even if you want to farm, instead Fulani headsmen or whatever go to kill people at the farm. When you plant things, Fulani headsmen go there, carry their cows, enter your farm, and they eat up everything you planted there. Then tell me, go inside and sleep, okay? Go and sleep on the bed, okay? Mama, go and sleep on the bed. So that's it. When people volunteer themselves to farm, but people that rear cow as Fulani headsmen will go there to be bullying them and killing them, how do you want them to farm? That's even one of the fear people have now to farm. One of the fear. Even me, if you want to kill me in my farm, I will not go. I will not go because I don't want to lose my life in the process of farming. And things are getting worse. And I heard that they do the same thing in North. When you are farming, these people will carry their cow to enter into your farm. In fact, for the fact that you are still there and their cow is eating something, means that they are going to kill you. Fulani headsmen. And all these things made Hausa people to run from their farm and stop farming. And I think it's one of the problems that of all this scarcity of food that we are facing now. Nobody is farming again because of the fear of herdsmen that will come carry their cow when you talk, carry their cow and put in your farm. They will be feeding on your farm. If you talk, they will use knife and cut the person's head, the person's body parts. And they will even abduct some people they want to abduct. If you look beautiful, a woman, they will abduct you. God, how do we go? Honestly, things are happening anyway. A lot of things is happening, and things keeps getting more expensive. When you buy one yam, 5,000 naira. Okay, you do not see how to cultivate yam because of the people that brings their cow to the farm. And now in fact you manage to buy yam, you manage to cultivate, to plant yam. Of course, now the person that managed to plant yam and cultivate it is going to sell it very expensive. We all know that. Even me, if I have the opportunity, I will sell my own expensive and cash out. It's cash out time. So that's it. Things are not getting better, and so many people are even waiting. Things are going to get better. Things are going to get better because maybe in their mind. But then, even though things are going to get better, I'm asking when are things going to get better, and when would things get better? That's the question. When will things get better, and when are things going to get better? I don't think things will get better easily, but with this man that's the president now, I don't think things are going to get better easily. But what will happen is that even if things are going to get better, this man have to come down first. He has to step down. After he's stepping down, it will take years. It's going to take years. It's going to take like 5 years for things to start normalizing again. Because what about the people that stopped their shop during this hard time? What about the people that bought goods? Do you think they will start selling it below the price of what they bought? No. Now, if that person do it like that, the person will just go back to the village. If the person just okay, let's say bag of rice now that they sell 100,000 naira. I know when this bag of rice was 50k, just last year here. It's not last year. Okay, last 2 years. Bag of rice was 50,000 naira, and half was 25. I'm very surprised to know that rice now is 100 and something thousand, and to buy half you have to keep. Okay, now it varies on the one you want to buy. When you want to buy half bag of rice is some 55,000, while some 49,000. Then the other one is 50k, 50,000, and you want to buy rice. God of Israel, half bag of rice is now the amount we used to buy one bag of rice. Half bag of rice. Who knows what is going to happen from now to December? Who knows? Nobody knows. But if you ask me, I will tell you that hunger is going to wire people from now to December, because honestly things are not getting better, and it doesn't look like it will get better. Okay, if things are going to get better, it's supposed to show from the price of things. It's supposed to show from maybe things will start reducing, the price of things will start decreasing little by little. But now that every day when you go to the market, they are increasing it. Every day by day, they are increasing it. How are things going to get better again? I don't think that things are going to get better anytime soon. I'm sorry for saying that, but I think it's true. I think it's true. But if you think that things are going to get better, you can actually state why you said so. Good Lord. Things are not going to get better anytime soon. But anyways, nobody will kill him or herself. We were all here when it started, and I pray that by the grace of God, we will all be here when we end. I will give testimony. I will be testifying. Oh, do you know that time? That time Tinubu was the president. Do you know what we went through? Do you know the amount of hunger? Do you know the people that died? Do you know this? Do you know that? You, it will be a testimony, I'm telling you. It will be a testimony. Hey, baby girl, you're gonna fall. You'll fall. Hey, what dancing? Honestly, that time that people were telling us, if you have money, you have to buy things in bulk and save it. As it stands now, if you have the money, just buy things in bulk and save it. Save up things. Because if what I do now is, when I have the money, I go to the market, I buy essential things and I buy extra. I come home and keep them. Then when it finishes, when I go back, these people be calling price that can even make me faint there. Oh God. The price that can even make me to collapse there. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, is this how this is going to be? Like, God of Israel, is this how things is going to be, is going to look like? It's so bad. It's so bad. I must not lie. Things are getting worse by the day. Things are getting worse. Anyway, there are some people that doesn't know that things are getting worse too. There are some people that are enjoying themselves, that as I'm speaking to you, they are traveling, they are enjoying, they are eating, they are making more money. But then, what about we that are middle class people? What about the poor? What about people that, so many breadwinners now will be killing themselves to double their hustle so that the family will eat. Oh God. It's now that fathers will know that to be a father is not a day job. Fathers, they will know that to be a man is not a day job. This one is not the ones you people are saying before. To be a man is not a day job. It's now that before you make daily bread, you just know that you work and work and work hard before you make the money. And when you make that money, you will just have to cherish that money. You have to cherish it. At this time around, if that money is being made, you will spend it carefully. You won't want to be extravagant with that money, honestly, because the way you made it is very difficult. The worst is that if you hold like 5,000 naira now and you want to buy something from a nearby shop, the way they will be calling price, Jesus, you self go shock. Like, God help us. Where are we going from here? But as we are lamenting, there are people that are enjoying it. People are still enjoying it. The high cost of things in the market is very alarming. It's very, very alarming. I just pray that God helps us from here. Pray that God helps us. Though He will help us anyway. I pray God helps the poor, even the people that doesn't have the hope of eating, the people that don't even know how to go about their daily bread, the people with children, the poor people with kids. I'm just wondering how they cope. I'm just wondering how they go about. with their daily life. God have mercy. Because as things are going now, that even one person, even someone that have not gotten married, is lamenting that things are hard. Who knows how it's going to be in time to come. In 3 months, in 4 months time, in 3 months time, in 5 months time, till December. It will be very hard. I believe so. I think so. Things will get harder. Things will get tougher. If we do not even, in fact, people are not even talking about it, and I am wondering if this thing is not affecting everybody in this country. Perhaps I think it's not affecting. I think it's not affecting everybody, because the rich are getting richer. I think the rich are getting richer, and the poor are getting poorer. The poor are getting poorer, and the rich are getting richer. When the rich are getting richer, who is going to notice that things are bad? But honestly, I notice that things are bad because I'm a wife. I go to the market. When I go to the market to buy things, what I will keep shouting is, Jesus, are you serious? I will ask, tomato is how much? They will call price. Jesus, are you serious? That's how they keep laughing at me. Why are you laughing? Is it my fault that things are hard like that? Why are you? I will be asking them, why are you laughing? Stop laughing at me, please. I'm fed up with the things, with the way things are going and happening in this country. I'm like getting crazy about it. But in everything, let's hope and keep waiting. They said they are working on things. They are working on it. I just wonder what they are working on. I just wonder what they are working on. Is it the agriculture? Is it the food? Is it meat? Which one? Is it the provision they are working on? I'm wondering what they always say that they are working on. They will fix this country. And when are they going to fix it? Maybe during campaign, they will say they were going to bring down the cost of food. They are going to bring. Do you know that one bag of pure water is 500 naira? A bag of pure water that I normally buy 80 naira, 80, is now 500 naira. And you said that they are fixing what? What are they fixing again? That means the country they are fixing must have scattered and rotten. If they claim to be fixing it, that means it's unfixable. As they are fixing, is scattering. As they are fixing, is scattering. Is it not enough reason to even tell us that the country is not working anymore? Let us quit and go home. Everybody look for your way. It's so tired. It's so tiring. So tiring. But I pray that God helps us in this country. God is going to help us. Because I don't even know, how can somebody they did not vote for get into power? That is to tell you that this country is, I don't know what this country is all about. Somebody we did not vote for get into power, and now he's into power, and that's the reason why the people doesn't want him there is happening. he won't even pity for himself because nobody voted for him, and he smuggled himself into this. It's well. Anyway, they said they are fixing this in the country. Then I think we should keep looking. I think we should keep looking to know if really they are fixing it. Should keep looking. Even me, I'm interested in seeing the results of the fixing. I'm very interested in seeing the final results. When they will finish fixing the country, I want to see the final results of it before next year. The way things are expensive now, I want to see if things are going to reduce or keep increasing, because they said they are fixing the country. I'm just wondering what they are fixing. Okay, if they are fixing it, why are things getting tougher and tougher and tougher? Why are things getting more expensive? If they are fixing it, the price of things in the market is not worth it. Is not worth it. I'm tired, and I believe so many people are tired, but doesn't have the means of saying it. I believe so many people are also tired. So people are really enduring. If it's white people, my dear, there will be riots, food riots. Because there is one priest that came to our church one certain time, and he was actually telling us that Africans are blessed, Africans are God loves them. Then we were asking him, why did you say that Africans are blessed? He said that an African person can go to their farm, get cocoyam, get bitter leaf, get buy something, small stuff, get their pepper from the farm, and go into their kitchen and make good food for themselves. But in America or Europe, it's not like that. You literally have to pay for everything. In Europe, you pay for everything. The water you drink, the car you drive, you pay your tax, pay for the electricity, but that we have lantern that we make use of. That Africa is blessed. Okay, Africa is blessed, but where is the blessing? I don't understand what's going on. Africa is blessed. Okay, but why are people making other people to suffer? They call it that Africa is blessed. I believe that Africans are blessed, but I don't know how to explain this thing. I don't know how to explain it. I just think that there are some people that are enjoying that blessing alone, because this thing is, I think, is punishment. Punishment. This thing that is happening will happen until this country scatters. It will happen until this country scatters. Okay, now what if Nnamdi Kanu is still outside and still protesting? I think they are doing this. They are doing it because Nnamdi Kanu is no longer outside to expose them. That man, God, he's probably now in the prison. Not probably, he's in the prison. A good man that is that's exposing all their secrets. That man, God, I just pray that things get better. If things does not get better, I assure you that People are going to die. People will die. And children will die. Okay, what in the situation where you get to hospital and they are calling prices for you? They are calling prices for you, and you can't even provide that money because the money is very hard to make. And when you want to spend it, you spend it in a twinkle of eye. It's very, very bad and uncalled for. Now everybody should prepare to do japa because you're going to leave this country for them. Even me, if I get the opportunity to japa, my dear, will japa. Japa. A country that you will stay. Your water is 500 naira one bag, and nobody is saying anything about it. 500 naira one bag. What about me that have kids that waste water? They will go and carry water and just waste it like that. That's how I keep buying water every day. I am buying water because God, you'll be buying water 500. Do you know what? One pure water is 50 naira. Just a sachet of water. That's what I bought it 4 days ago. 15 naira, a sachet of water. 500 naira, one bag. And we don't even see 5 naira again because there is no trace of 5 naira anywhere again. No trace of 5 naira. There is no trace of 5 naira. The 5 naira we have now is 15 naira. 15 naira is the 5 naira we have now. How do we get there? How did we get here? And where are we even going from here? When 50 naira is now taken as 5 naira. 500 naira. 500 naira is taken as 50 naira, right? I believe 500 naira is taken as 50 naira. Because for us to be buying a bag of pure water 50 naira and be buying one for for us to be buying a bag of pure water for 500 naira and be buying one pure water for 50 naira, it means that 50 naira is taken as 5 naira while 500 naira is taken as 50 naira. That means 1 million naira will be taken as 100,000. Hey! Oh God. Things are happening, Things are really happening. When 1 million naira is taken as 100,000 naira, then when you hold it 1 million naira, you won't even know what you used it for. Because the money becomes so useless, so valueless, that you don't even know how you spent it. You don't even know how you, as you are spending the money, you don't even know what you use them to do. That's the worst part. That's why if you see 100,000 naira, don't try and go to market with it. Because if you go there, you just buy small stuff and you are looking for the money, you won't see. The hike of things in the market getting so alarming. Seriously, so alarming. It's getting so alarming. I don't even know how some people usually feed. Even the people that begs on the road, you won't even see money to give them again. The beggars on the road, you're not going to see money to give them again. Because why? No money. Money is nowhere. Everybody is protecting the one they have already. Even me, I will not lie to you. I'm actually careful the way I spend the one I have. I'm actually careful because the moment you get broke, nobody sent you. Nobody sent you. But I pray that God will help us. I pray that the help of God will come upon us and We'll all go through this. Oh, Lord Jesus, help us. That's what I keep saying. Lord Jesus, help us. Because we just got into the wrong bus. We got into the wrong bus. Where is heading? We don't even know. Now, always they borrow money up and down. And what I'm asking is, who are the people that are going to pay for this money they're borrowing? Who is going to pay for it? The money they usually go to borrow from China and other countries. Who is going to pay it? When Chinese people will just rise up to come and take over this country, I mean, God, where are we, where are we going to go, sef? That's why it's very important. If you're in Nigeria, go and get American visa, get green card, so that when it happens, or send somebody outside country, someone in the family outside country, so that that person will go there and secure space for you, so that when it happens, you see where you run to. That person there is going to make a way for you, and you'll come over to stay there and also get your green card. All right, I think I'm gonna end the video right here, because you can share your thoughts in the comment section, and what you think about the whole things, the situation of things and all that. Right now, I think I'm ending the life right now. Thank you for joining. Please do well to share your thoughts, and give this video a thumbs up. See you in the next video. Love you. See you in the next video. Oh. You know that my phone is hanging. Is it because of what I said? The hike of things in the market. Is that why my phone is hanging? Sure, I think I made a mistake. Oh Lord. Ew. I think I made a mistake from the beginning of this video. Oh God. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Okay.